Hello, my name is Pamela Manley. I will be doing a reading from a poem written by Robert Frost in 1916. The title of the poem is The Road Not Taken. Now, just to give you a little background on Robert Frost, he was born in 1874 in San Francisco, California. He died in 1963 in Boston, Massachusetts. After marrying his wife, they moved to England for a while, and he spent much of his time in the countryside there, learning about the life and landscape of the English people. Much of his work was influenced by this. And this particular poem, The Road Not Taken, the symbolism included trees, birds, and even lonely travelers. And these roads and paths mentioned in the poem influence and the experiences that he had there and some choices that he probably made during that time. President J.F. Kennedy said of him, "He has bequeathed his nation a body of imperishable verse from which Americans will forever gain joy and understanding." I believe President Kennedy must have liked some of Robert Frost's writing as much as I did. And now for the poem, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and I looked down on one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and half perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that passing there had worn them really just the same. And both that morning equally lay, and leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, some ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. I really enjoyed this poem. I've read it a lot of times, and I enjoy it every time that I read it and get something from it every time that I read. The symbolism in this poem leaves the reader to wonder about their own life. If the choice they made were right at the time, if the path they took made them happy, if it satisfied a need, or if it served a higher purpose. The roads or path taken all lead to a destination, and the journey is one that everyone takes during their life over and over again. The author wants us to think about these choices. Did they make the right choices? Were they positive? Were they negative? Did they satisfy those needs? Did they make them happy? Were they ones that they needed to experience or ones that they needed to pass over or possibly just totally discard as ridiculous? I do enjoy Robert Frost's poem. He has had many of them that have gone along this same frame and shown how the past experiences that we take, choices that we make, can influence our life, like I said, either positive or negative. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you got something from it, and we'll read more of Robert Frost's poems. I think you will find them enjoyable. Thank you so much, and have a great evening.